Yo, what's up? Twist Premium. The guy who talks into a black screen. Okay, so I'm telling a story. Shout out to my boy, Alpha Pussy God 420 _. He's been watching a lot of my videos. And if even one person comments, it makes me want to make another one, because that tells me that at least somebody watched it and got entertainment out of it. So, I'm going to tell a story. The setting of this one is, so, I was living with these guys. I was living in this house with these people who, I'm gonna say, Jim and Johnny. Jim's the guy whose house it was, and Johnny was just kind of freeloading like me, because we didn't really have nowhere else to go. And so Jim, he was kind of a dick, you could say. He was a dick to everybody, but you can't hate him too much, because he let a lot of people stay with him for the free, not having to pay rent or anything. And all we did was sell weed. And so, that's just a little context for you. So, So I'd been living there for about 2 months. And, basically, the reason he kept me around was because I would find him people to sell weed to. See, he didn't know anybody. He was not popular at all. But he had a car, and that's about all you need. Well, you need clients, and that's where I came into play for him. So don't think he liked me or anything. That's what I brought to the table for him, to let me hang around at his house and sleep there and shit. So, it was about to be Halloween, and this dude, he might have been a dick, but he had a nose for the money. So, on Halloween, he started putting it out. He was going to have a big fucking party at his crib. And it was like a 2-story house. It was a nice house. It was really his dad's house, but his dad worked, like, out of state. And so he was really never home. So we was left to do pretty much whatever we wanted to in this nice house. And so, word got out that this party was going to be here. And like I said, he had a nose for the money. So, girls get in free, as always. Guys got to pay $3 a person. And so, this is going to be a longer story, by the way, because there's a lot to this one. So, I'm going to start with the party itself. So, we weren't expecting the magnitude that this party actually ended up being. We thought it was going to be like 50 to 60 people. I don't know. Somebody, like a SoundCloud rapper or somebody really fucking popular, like, tweeted the picture with all the details. He tweeted, like, the picture of the address and, like, said beer and weed's gonna be there, and that we'll have alcohol already there. And so, like, I would say at least 600 people showed up at this fucking party. I will try to put a video in here or a picture or something. I don't know how to do that, but this party made it on Do It For State, because there was people jumping off the balcony, like jumping off the second story into the dance floor at the bottom. Well, I say dance floor. It was the dude's living room, but we had moved all the furniture. I'm telling you, this party was a banging ass fucking party. And he made bank off of all the money that we charged people to get in. And so yeah. Shit, what was I gonna say? I just got sidetracked. Okay, so with that many people there, a lot of the dude's shit got broken. Like, his couch got broken from people like standing on it, and a bunch of like the pictures and like just tables and a lot of his decorations got fucked up, and a lot of his shit got stolen. Pretty much everybody's shit got stolen. People's phones went missing. Everybody's vapes went missing. Everybody's money was missing from their wallets and shit. But it's just because it was that many people, and these grown-ass men, these crackheads, everybody was coming in, and it was almost so packed you couldn't even walk without bumping into people. That's how crazy this fucking party was. So, I'm not going to say much about the party any more than that, because the crazy shit, for me anyways, happened the next day. Because, okay, so the party was fucking lit. It was one of the craziest fucking parties I've ever been to. Like I said, videos from the party made it on the Do It For State. Because it was videos of people jumping off the, like the balcony. It was like an indoor. It's really hard to explain. But like people was jumping off the railing down into the living room. And a video of somebody doing that went on to Do It For State. Okay, so this Jim guy whose house it was, he was starting to not like me no more. Like, leading up to this point, I could tell it wasn't going to be much longer before he told me I couldn't stay there no more. And so I had a backup place to go. My friend Brandon, I'm always welcome at his house. His parents know me and everything, so I'm always allowed to go there. But it's just not as nice of a place, and it's kind of a worse environment. But he's my best friend, so I would not mind living there at all. So my plan was, after this party, I'm gonna go to his house and just live there, because I already could tell that he wasn't gonna let me, you know, stay there. And so the next morning, everybody's gone. We're cleaning up, you know, sweeping, trying to do our best, because I mean, his house is fucking trashed. There's literally like so much trash. Everything's broken. He's demanding everybody to help him, you know, everybody who's still there, which is probably like 9 or 10 people that just kind of lived there with us. And we were all doing our part, you know, cleaning up. And here's kind of where I fucked up. So everybody's shit was missing. Like, people were complaining that, you know, oh, my vape's gone, oh, my phone's gone, oh. And everybody is trying to, you know, figure out where it's at. And it just so happened that I was leaving that day to go live with my friend Brandon, because I could tell, I'm not stupid, I could tell that he wasn't, you know, fucking with me anymore. So, I went upstairs and got my book bag and packed all my stuff away into my book bag. And this is where I fucked up big time. I fucked up bad at this point, because before I left, I went in to this girl's purse and took $80 from her. I was like, well, shit. They fucking, everybody got their stuff stolen anyways, so they're not gonna suspect me taking, you know, just one person's money. This was a stupid idea. This got me in so much trouble later on, just doing that one thing. And I'll tell you why in a minute. So I took the money because I was gonna need it. I was homeless. I was at a bad spot in my life. So I was like, all right, this is gonna get me food for the next, you know, week or so. And so I didn't have a car either. And so I had my book bag on, and it was filled with all my stuff. So it obviously was, you know, it was like big, and it looked like it had a lot of stuff in it. And so it already looked sketch because I didn't have a car, so I had to walk, because I know that dude wasn't gonna take me. And I didn't know how to leave without looking sketch, because they're all on edge. Everybody got their shit stolen, and so they're looking for somebody to blame. And here I am with this book bag full of shit. Even though it's my shit, still it's big, and I already did steal something from somebody. And so I start walking. I didn't even tell anybody that I was leaving, which made it that much more sketch. And so I just dipped with all my shit. And I didn't think I needed to tell anybody. I didn't think it would be that big of a deal. And so I went to my friend Brandon's house. I walked all the way there, about 5 miles, with this book bag full of my shit. And the girl was $80. And so I get to my friend Brandon's house, and I'm chilling with him. I unpack all my stuff. I put it in his room, in his closet. And we're just, you know, chilling, talking. And then Jim hits me up. Jim texts me and says, look, I know you stole everybody's stuff. I know you took all the vapes. I know you took all the money. And bottom line is, I'm beating the fuck out of you. And so is everybody else here that wants their shit back. And I was like, hold on, bro. I did not take all that stuff. I didn't take none of that. I will prove it to you. You can come over. I'll show you what I got. All I took was a little bit of money. I'm being honest. He doesn't believe me. He accuses me of stealing his shotgun, his vape, his bong. Everything that got gone, he pinned on me. And anytime somebody would ask Jim, you know, somebody would come to him and say, yo, have you seen my vape at your house at all? He'd be like, Ben took it. And so that fucked me up. Because of that, I had not only did him and everybody who lived there hate me, but everybody who lost something thought it was me. And so I'm in a fucking terrible situation. I got hundreds of people thinking that I stole their shit, which is fucked, but that's just how it went. And so Jim had a friend named Johnny, which I already said, and he's a, you know, bigger dude. Not bigger, but like, you know, muscular. And so they know exactly where I am. They know I'm at Brandon's house. And I knew they were going to come after me. It was obvious. They wanted their shit back, and they thought I had it. And I really didn't. All I had was this one girl's money, and I would give it back. I mean, that's not to say that stealing is not wrong. It's definitely fucking wrong what I did by taking her money. That's terrible. You should never do that to somebody. But I did not take the amount of shit that they had said I did. I didn't take any vapes. I don't even vape. I don't like doing that. And I didn't take his gun. I didn't take anybody's phone, like they said. But that's just how the cookie crumbles, I guess. And so that night, the night after Halloween, me and Brandon are chilling. We got all of our fucking BB guns and fake ass pistols ready to go, just in case. And there's a knock at his door. And so we tell his mom to get it. Because we were like, fuck that. I'm not going to that door. I'm going to get a gun put to my face if I go to that door. Because we don't know who it is. And it could be one of any 100 people that think I stole their shit. Because I know he's... Anytime somebody asks him where's my stuff at, this Jim guy's, saying, go talk to Ben. He has it. So we're like, damn, who could it possibly be? And so we tell his mom to go get it. His mom comes into his room and says, it's just a girl. And there's no car out there. And she's asking for Ben. And I was like, wait, what? And so I go to the front door, and it's Johnny's girlfriend. The buff dude's girlfriend that lives with Jim. And she was like, can you come outside so I can talk to you? And I was like, nah, that is fucked. I am not coming outside because y'all are going to jump me. And she's like, no, I'm the only one here. And I'm like, you don't have a car. How would you get here from his house? They're obviously parked somewhere around the corner, somewhere down there, waiting, to jump me. I'm not stupid. Just send him here, and I'll prove to you that I did not take all that shit. I will prove it. You can come search everything we got. And she was like, no, just come out here. And I was like, no, I'm not going to. And so I go back inside, and they said, come out here, or else we're calling the police. Because I had a warrant for my arrest at the time. So it don't matter if they had proof or not. The fact is, I was a wanted man, so them just telling the cops where I was at puts me in jail right there. And you might say, that's fucked up. Why would you want to do that to somebody? Well, that's just how it went. So I was like, that is fucked. I'm not coming outside to get my ass beat by 30 dudes, and I'm also not going to jail. So fuck y'all. I didn't take nothing besides money from one person. And I know that sounds fucked up, but I don't have any, I feel sorry for it. I would never do it again. I haven't done anything like that, for about a year and a half now. I have my shit together. But, okay, so that's not the point. Let me get back to the story. So, I know they're there. I know they're trying to get me. I know they're not leaving until either my ass got beat or I'm in jail. Because their minds are set that I'm the thief. I'm the guy who took everything. So, okay, so after the girl leaves, I'm like, I gotta get out of here, dude. I gotta go somewhere because the cops are gonna show up. And then Johnny and Jim come to the door by themselves. They don't got 30 people. It's just them two. And they're like, listen, we won't call the police if you fight Johnny. If you fight Johnny, we're not gonna call the police. Just fight one-on-one. And we're not gonna jump you. We're not gonna do any of that. And I was like, alright, fine. If that's what I gotta do, that's what I gotta do. So, me, Jim, Johnny, and my friend Brandon go into the backyard. So it's me and Brandon, Jim and Johnny in my backyard. And so Johnny's like, alright, square the fuck up. And this dude's bigger than me. He's got, more muscles than me. And I'm like, alright, fuck, I'm not trying to fight you, but I really don't have a choice, bro. You've been my friend for, 3 years or now. And he's like, yeah, but somebody's got to fight you, bro, and you know that. And I was like, alright, well, let's get it. And so he just runs at me and starts swinging on me. And I swing back. And he pops me a couple times, and I'm getting him back. And he clocks me in the side of the head and busts my, my eye where my eyebrow is. Not my eye, but above my eye, he busts the skin open, and I'm bleeding everywhere. And I got him one good time, too. And eventually I was like, shit, I can't take this anymore. I'm going to get, really, really hurt. And so I put him in a headlock. And that's kind of a bitch thing to do, but I wasn't trying to fucking swing no more because it was hurting so bad. And so I put him in a headlock, and I go to the ground. And he was like, let go of me, you fucking faggot, or else we're gonna jump you. And I was like, nah, bro, just give me a minute to rest. Give me a minute to fucking rest, because this shit hurts. And I wouldn't let go, and he was like, and then Jim started walking over toward me, and he's like, is he choking you, bro? I'm about to stomp on him. And I was like, nah, chill, okay, I'll let him go. And so I let him go. And he was mad as soon as he got up, because I put him in a headlock, and so he started running after me. And at that point, I started running away from him, because I was like, shit, he's winning, and there's nothing I can do. So I just started running away. And I was running, and he was following behind me. And then I stopped on a dime and turned around and stuck his shit as hard as I fucking could right in his face. And then I heard him go, oh, fuck. And he started holding his face, because it was a good punch. And he started, like, holding his face and shit. And he was like, then he turned around, and he was like, do you want to go some more, or are you done? And I was like, I'm done, bro. I done told you that I didn't want to fight. And so then they were like, all right, we're calling the police. And I was like, bro, what the fuck? I fought like y'all want me to. Why you want me to go to jail? And he was like, because you gotta learn your lesson. And I was like, oh my God, dude, are you serious? And so they all hop up in the car, and I can see him standing there calling the police. And then Brandon's mom, my best friend's mom, runs out there and starts yelling at him. She's like, y'all better get the fuck off the property before we shoot you. And I swear to God, and I can just hear her out there just yelling at all of them. And I was like, hell yeah. And my fucking eyes busted. And so she gets them to go away, but we still know the cops are going to come. And so I take off, jump the fence, I go down to my secret fort in the woods. My brother and my brother's friend, they built a little, like, wooden fort. And I'm not going to lie, I slept there a couple times. But, so yeah, I went down there and just chilled. And I was like, Brandon, just text me when the cops are gone. And so it was a while. Them cops searched the house looking for me. And, asked them all types of questions, trying to find me. And then eventually they left. And so he was like, all right, you can come back now. And so I came back, and I was like, shit, I know this is not over, because they're going to want their shit back. Bottom line. But yeah, so then after that, me and my friend Brandon were just chilling, and I was scared to go to sleep because I didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't know who was going to show back up. I didn't know if the cops were going to come back. My friend Brandon's mom made me a little hiding spot in the attic, and she said whenever they searched the place, they didn't go in the attic. So she was like, if they ever come back, just go up in the attic. You don't got to go down to the fort. And I was like, all right, man. That's some Anne Frank type shit. But, yeah. So, a little bit of a longer story that time. But, yeah, learn from me to not do shit like that. And just be honest. Don't be a thief. If you want something, just ask people, because a lot of times they'll help you out. So, yeah. It's a pretty long-ass story. So, if y'all want another one, hit the like. Give me a comment. I don't care if just one person comments. That's enough to make me make another one. Because I got plenty more where that came from, trust me. And it's all 100% real. So, yeah. Let me go take my ass to sleep. Again, if you want another one, like all that bullshit, my fucking cancerous ass stories. Some people say they like it though, so that's the only reason I keep making them. Anyways, I'm ranting again, like I do at the end of every video. I'll catch y'all later. Twist Premium, I'm out.